Who Moved My Cheese by Spencer Johnson. These little mice, they went to the same little station every single day, and that's where they had plenty of cheese. They ate so much cheese, they got fat, they got lazy. It was easy to get fat and fed every single day. One day they went and the cheese was gone. A couple of them said, man, this is terrible. They just went back home, didn't know what to do, came back the next day. The cheese was gone. Well, their little rat asses had to learn to go other places and do new things to get new cheese. At least a couple of them did. Some of them didn't, and they starved and they were miserable. And they made excuses. They said, man, why can't somebody take care of me and just put the cheese back where it used to be? But that ain't the way it works. You got to get your little rat ass up and go find something different. You got to try new things. You got to look for new avenues of income. You have to learn how to use a computer. You have to learn how to use a smartphone. You have to learn how to use Facebook. You have to learn how to use Twitter, Google+, Instagram, all these things to get your cheese. Okay? So enough on the rats. Think and Grow Rich. The most life-changing book that I've ever read. It's written in the 1930s. I'm telling you, it's worth reading. It'll change your life. The fact that I would make such a statement should be enough reason for you to pick up the book. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Robert Kiyosaki. This guy's a genius. Not really. He just happened to have a rich dad, and his friend's dad was rich. His dad was middle class, and they think completely differently. The great thing is you can learn to think like a rich person. The biggest thing in this book that in my opinion, is learning how to tell the difference between an asset and a liability. Something that pays you money is an asset, and that's what you need to acquire to become rich. Now that sounds simple. It's not really that simple. You can read that book and you can learn things and say, man, I really didn't think about it like that. You know why? Because you probably weren't born into a mega rich family where they do teach those things. They teach their children how money works, what an asset is, what cash flow is. My friend, mentor, Grant Cardone, he told me cash flow is the poor man's net worth. If you're born with millions or you have millions, you don't have to worry about cash flow too much. But if you're not, and you don't have millions of dollars of liquid cash to deal with, then you better learn how to work some cash flow and have your cash flow save your life and give you a lifestyle that's better than poor or middle class. Because if you stick with that mentality, you're going to be poor. Middle class is going away. It's going to be poor, or you're going to be rich.